The block adjustment first calculates tie points, which are common points in areas of image overlap. The tie points are then used to calculate the orientation of each image, known as exterior orientation in photogrammetry, as well as locations of the 3D points. So on the reality mapping tab, in the adjustment group, click Adjust. In the Adjust window, under Block Adjustment, uncheck Quick Adjust at Cross Resolution only to make adjustment more robust. If you want a quick solution, you can check this. Check the camera calibration options to calculate the lens distortion parameters during adjustment. You can uncheck these options for high quality camera with known calibration. Blunder point threshold. Set the error limit for point to be used in computing the adjustment. Set this to 5 or as desired. Check the use orientations from metadata. This reduces the adjustment duration using the exterior orientation information that is embedded in the image's EXIF as initial files. Tie point matching defines the resolution at which tie points are calculated. Larger values allow the adjustment to run more quickly. For image location accuracy, choose I from the drop-down menu. Click Run. The block adjustment will take a bit of time to finish, so let's come back to that when it is completed. Now the process is completed. The logs display statistical information such as the mean reprojection error, which signifies the accuracy of the adjustment. There is also the number of images processed, the number of tie points generated. In our case, we have more than 600,000 tie points. The whole process took about 15 minutes. At this point, the relative accuracy of the images has been improved and we can generate products. But before that, we need to also improve the absolute accuracy. To do this, ground control point must be added to the blocks. So let's do that. Go to the Reality Mapping tab and click Manage GCPs in the Refine group. The GCP Manager window should appear. So in the GCP Manager window, click Import GCPs buttons. The Import GCP window opens. Browse to the folder where you save the GCP file and select. Click OK. Under Set GCP Spatial Reference, click the little globe button and set the spatial reference of your GCPs accordingly. Click OK. If you want to transform your reference system, you can do that under Geographic Transformation section. So map the GCP fields accordingly. Put the X to be X, the Y to be Y, and the label to be label. Click OK to import the GCPs. The imported GCPs are listed in the GCP Manager window. Now let's add tie points to the GCPs. Click each GCPs in the GCP Manager window. A small window below will show images containing the GCP you selected. The photos are listed according to the ease of locating the GCPs. So the first are almost always the easiest to use. Click the Add GCP or tie point button in the GCP Manager window and add a tie point. The tie point for other images are automatically calculated by the image matching algorithm when possible. So images that have tie points will be marked by blue cross next to the image ID. Review each point for accuracy. So check each image and make sure that the tie points are accurately located on the image. If the tie point is not automatically identified or in correct position, you have to do it manually by selecting the appropriate location in the image. After each GCP has been added and measured with tie points, select one of the GCPs and change it to a checkpoint. This provides a measure of the absolute accuracy of the adjustment because checkpoints are not used in the adjustment process. After adding GCPs and checkpoints, click Adjust to run the adjustment again in order to incorporate this point. It will take a while to finish the adjustment also again. So I will come back after a few minutes. After completing adjustment with GCPs, 3 new fields, the X, the Y, and the Z, are added to the GCP manager table, and they display the residuals for each GCPs. The root mean square error of the residuals can also be viewed by expanding the residual window. Additional adjustment statistics are provided in the adjustment report. Once the block adjustment is complete, 2D and 3D imagery product can be generated using the tools in the product group on the reality mapping tab.